Assalamualaikum.
My name is Amit Chana. I'm an actor and I was born and brought up in London. Now this city has always been one of the trading centres of the world, with goods from every corner of the globe going up and down its river for thousands of years. Today, London is famous as the world's money capital, with some of the largest financial organisations just over my shoulder. London has always been a hotbed of cultural and creative expression. But in the 21st century, the creative industries have become the city's most lucrative form of business. In fact, they are second only to the financial sector. And these days, you'll find more and more Asians, especially of my generation, at the forefront of this rapidly expanding industry. I decided to go meet a few of them.
I wish I was self-familiar with it. Yes, orchestra world groove. The 30-man wash was I like to just this man with it. That's it. I'm Sabal man Fibi. Go sail, what I'm telling Ben Josol, a Sabalat man with my power, see sashes, as some amount of road, they tell the dump to tell the sal, at the shower semen by.
London offers you all sorts of music, all sorts of clubs. When you go abroad, you just find out very quickly that you're very spoiled living in London. You have great access to everything. I can go to Soho and check out 5 record shops and just get anything I want. And you know, when I go to, say, China to play there, people always ask me to bring vinyl, so I bring a whole box to different DJs, supply them with stuff. If you want to survive, you have to produce and publish. And we kind of have a little alliance, so to say, you know, between Shanghai, Beijing, Hong Kong, the UK, and even the States. A new generation comes up now and can express themselves, and you know, you get black influences, Asian influences, abstract electronica, which is mainly white European. And also the great stuff is when you produce, you can get someone emceeing over it, doing some rugger stuff, and you could basically fuse all these elements together, and you have great access to all these talented people that can make a track.
I'd say about 18 years ago, there wasn't anything for a young Indian girl to go to buy a suit. Most of my friends were non-Asian, and I wanted to wear something that was acceptable to them as well as acceptable to my, myself and my family. Now it's the in thing, isn't it? Everybody wants it. It is so much more acceptable, and I think we have played a big part in that. Every piece in here is designed by ourselves. It's not something we've gone over to India, seen, picked up and bought up here. I've got customers from Switzerland, from Holland, from Germany, from France. I mean, Prince Boutalese from South Africa, he always comes to us for our menswear. Richard Branson I've done stuff for. Then I got a big Jewish community not far from us, so we get a lot of the Jewish ladies coming in for bar mitzvahs. So, it's not just Asians who buy our clothes. Everybody's been promoting Green Street a lot. The borough's been promoting Green Street a lot. I don't know whether you saw about 3-4 years back on all bus stops they had Oxford Street, Bond Street, Green Street, We'd always have our base in Green Street, I think, always. Doesn't matter where else we open up. But Green Street will always be our base.
I was a foreign exchange broker for 7.5 years. I bought round the world ticket for 3 years because I realized I have to change the whole attitude of life, because being a foreign exchange broker, everything was based on money. I want to be a photographer, so I ended up being one. Actually, I was looking for a country to base in. So London sort of like, I felt really good here. It's just that exposure to so many different kind of things, and everything is very new, that everything is like a concept. It comes out like the new concept, the new idea, the whatever, that's very new. That's very stimulating. Whereas in different culture, say America or something, but the general public may look at it very differently. They have already a very formulated concept of what a dress should look like. So if you're a young designer, if you don't follow that, nobody even going to bother about looking at what your stuff. So here it gives you the total freedom of doing that, as far as an artist is concerned. I love the city, because it's just really open. There's so many people, there's so many creative people here.
El peso que el mundo te pone en los hombros. A veces no es cierto.
We are very much a design company. There's about 30 people in the company. As well as being able to work here, they need to socialise at that level. So Hoxton offers a incredible social mix of people, you know. So it's quite vibrant as well. I mean, the kind of associated companies that we have around here, you know, we have the White Cube Gallery, which is on the square, you know, and loads of exciting things happening. And from that point of view, I think it offers, you know, inspiration, I suppose. It's home to an extraordinary mix of ethnic people. You know, you get on a tube and you know you can hear every single language under the sun, and normally English isn't one of them. You know, it's quite extraordinary. Suddenly, you know, Bollywood has become very, very fashionable. And I had an idea about a year and a half ago that it'd be great to do an animation series in a Bollywood style aimed at children, because there's nothing really like it. And Tiger Aspect have now taken it on board and we're co-writing it. Other countries are very interested in what London is because of the people it attracts, you know, from around the world. London, it's, you know, it changes all the time, you know, there's things which happen to it, but I think it will always be a driving force for the creative community to be in.
We have a company called Rabbitat, which is really a cooperative to an extent. The idea was to actually make something very modern and fresh, and thus the name Taja. We try to use beech for the tables and the chairs to give this freshness and very modern look.
It was a toilet. In 1991, we bought it as a toilet from London Borough of Tower Hamlets. It was only in the underground. But that was the first toilet was sold in England. This place is successful is mainly because it is London. Mainly say that it was a toilet, underground toilet. If the place was not dynamic, if the people are not perceptive, and this place could not be successful. I feel that people are not really minding it. They are saying that the toilet can be made into a restaurant if it is done properly.
I just read an article written by Alessi, and he said, where did he find all the design ideas? Britain. This is where it is.
I have got some more idea, is that this small space I can use it more effectively if I make it more higher building. As high, as high as a 15-story building. I call it a pencil tower. I have made some, with the help of various architects, we have made some proposal and design about it, and this pencil tower can be used as micro hotel, which is situated in Japan now, and that idea I feel that in London could be very useful.
London for me is being an eccentric. That's what, in one word, is mad.
I started Scoop Books in Covent Garden before it was commercialised, when the market still existed. It was very much an artisan community where you had potters, musicians, etc. But the minute it got developed, the crocodile handbags took over, and we all had to get out. We were extremely lucky to encounter landlords who are trying to achieve something with an area that's up and coming. This is the Brunswick Centre, which is by London University, it's become more of the intellectual base, reverting to the tradition of the Bloomsbury Group. I think today the Brunswick area is very similar to Covent Garden in the late 70s. There are pockets where there are opportunities for artisans and people in the arts can afford. Scoop basically is based on Steppenwolf, Hermann Hesse's philosophy. We are the magic theatre, and this is where the universe is. So come in and explore the world.
Te vas a dar cuenta que el peso no está.
We're a media company producing newspapers and magazines. We produce 3 magazines and a newspaper, all aimed at the Asian community in Great Britain. There is a lot more kind of ethnic diversity in this country because of the latest influx of like immigrants. It's not so like Asian, Bengali, Indian, Tamil and Chinese anymore. There's a lot more kind of influence from like North Africa and like Eastern Europe as well. So the whole kind of ethnic melting pot is becoming more diverse. It affects our business because we've got to shift and change towards the sensibilities of the Asian community as the melting pot becomes different. Yeah, I mean there is a arts movement where you've got like bands like Asian Dub Foundation that are quite prominent. They've made it in the mainstream, but they're willing to stick to East London and like bring out projects which are helping the youth evolve, you know, their musical needs as well. Because transport is becoming more accessible, we're getting new ideas, people who want to come to, you know, our neck of the woods and actually sharing their ideas and developing the East London. It's always been like the land has been, you know, it's kind of imbued with creativity. It's imbued with like conflict and history and things happening. And wherever you go in London, there's monuments that attest to, you know, its rich history and everything that's happened there. So you kind of feed off it. Being a Londoner, you feel part of that kind of creative process. You feel part of that history.
The Chinese market is getting bigger. I remember the first one I did is only a few £100 commercial, which what they do is if you ask them for footage, they will give you photos which very, very bad quality. And if you ask them for a logo, yeah, they probably give you a plastic bag, print with their logo, and I say, take this one. So this is very, very difficult to work with. But now I can actually do it on film, even 35mm, which is quite expensive. And they were willing to actually employ actor and actress. Before, they would say, you ask my friend, use my friend. The generation changing now, and they know how to spend money. They know how to enjoy themselves. I mean, when they make money before, they go to gamble. But now, they can buy a nice car, they will buy a nice TV, a nice house to stay in. And second thing is, the Chinese next generation is on Korea, it's all kind of Korean now. They know what to choose to study. I mean, that's what you can see from my commercial. It's all kind of different commercial. It's not only like one kind of catering only. You got all kind of different commercial. So this is a very, very big change for me, I think, and it will be changing a lot as well.
I work in creative industries development at Stratford Circus. It's a performing arts space for all the performing arts, so dance, drama, music. The idea is that it serves the local community and what they want, but we're also very much anticipating the vast changes that they're going to be. Certainly the mainstream economy, including service sector and the banking and financial economy, I think that's diversifying, and there's more scope for people who want to set up small businesses, particularly in areas, creative industries. London has become, from a global perspective, a place where people want to come and young people want to come, not just to see the old tourist heritage sites, but actually to experience the lifestyle of Londoners. Obviously the fact that English is the most widely spoken language in the world means that our media and what we create has an easy currency elsewhere and can be consumed elsewhere. So London's economy doesn't need to survive solely on trading, which is geographic and which is physical. We also have, through new media, the opportunity to trade very much with the rest of the world, and people will buy our products. The world's big, but London's infinite.
My name is Jatinder Verma.
My name is Jamshid Rezai.
Anwar Akhtar.
Parv Bansal.
I am the singer of Persian traditional music.
I am Artistic Director of Tara Arts.
My name is Francesca Beard. I'm a poet.
I'm the director of the Rich Mix Centre.
One word that sums up London for me is home.
Dynamic.
Inspirational. Energy.
Cheek by jowl. Oh, no, it's one word, it's hyphenated.
Right, okay, no, that's brilliant. Thank you.